Hey guys, it's Derek. Yours truly with the Survivalists. Right now I'm actually going to be doing something a little different. I actually kind of want to tell a story about a friend I know. Known him really well. Known him all my life basically. And, figured I'd share his story, let you guys know him and stuff like that. Back when he was born, originally doctors thought he was going to be born with a cleft lip and stuff like that, but no, he was born perfectly fine. A few years later, he ended up having back surgery because he was born with a half vertebra missing, which nobody knew the first few years, and it was kind of tough on him. Later on, Fick got that fixed. Then, growing up, did fine, stuff like that. By the time he was about 14, he ended up baptized. Found out he had a niece that was born, and a few other things. I also found out that his father passed away, sadly. And of course, by then he was also nearly electrocuted twice. But the biggest thing was finding out his dad passed away. Passed away when he was about 6 years old. Never knew him, never got to meet him, none of that. He never asked how, why, anything like that. Went through school, graduated, became very smart, was good at whatever he did. Had high honors a couple of times, and stuff like that. Ended up meeting somebody. Then, because of that, he ended up going through a suicidal depression. Nearly killed him. Then, got out of that and got a job. Did pretty good at that. By the time he was 20, he, got a part-time job, worked hard at it, eventually leading to full-time, especially within the first few years. But one day, he ended up getting home and found his mom painting the bathroom. So, he grabbed a brush and started helping her, paint, stuff like that. So, he's sitting there, it was just him and his mom, and decided, thinking about how his mom told him how his dad passed away, stuff like that. Actually sat down and finally asked how he passed away. That was the hardest part hearing it. Come to find out that his dad actually committed a triple homicide and suicide. That hit him hard, really hard. And, stuff like that, and going through, and it's like it hit him. Of course, back then he was also dropped on his head back when he was a baby, which I almost forgot to mention that earlier. Ended up bruising the back of his brain and stuff like that. If it wasn't for the fact of his mother letting him go, he probably would have been crushed. Nearly lost part of his family, whether from car accidents or anything like that. Also, watching his mom catch fire. I mean, it was just minor burns. But thankfully he was there to help her out and stuff like that. Then finding out he lost a few friends along the way, but the biggest things were, having the will to survive. And if it wasn't for that one night hearing, "Son, I'm proud of you," that guy would not actually be sitting here doing this video and letting people know life can be tough, but sometimes you got to be tougher to make it through. There's a few other things too that I probably forgot to mention, but the biggest thing is no matter how hard life can be, you gotta have that will to push through, make it go through, and fight hard. No matter what you lose or anything, keep fighting, keep going, and do what you gotta do. And that's part of the reason why I'm actually doing the survival group, is to get out there and, you know, actually do something and have fun. I mean, gotta live life the best you can and go for it. But hope you guys click like, subscribe, and I'll keep you posted.